You are the hickory to my pipe, and yes, baby dolls, welcome back to Crypto's Juiciest News. We are going to be puffing away. It is Sherlock Summit today because I'm investigating a few things and I'm finding it a bit scary. We have the US Fed telling us that they're not going to cut rates in this next meeting pretty much, which is very spooky because if you've been watching my videos, I have now thought I think we're going to get a double bubble alt season. And to get this though, if they were to cut rates on March 17th, all right, and I'm looking around, I'm like, that's strange. If you guys cut rates in March 17th, that's not enough time to trap weak hands in altcoins. That's only 6 weeks. Remember, people buy after big fat green monthly candles. So the one that is after that is May 1st. And I thought to myself, I wonder if January, February, March, April, I wonder if we had 4 green months like that, and maybe even May finishes and pokes up at the top. Do you see what I mean? That's what I was always thinking to myself. It's very interesting. That's exactly what's been happening, friends. So if we zoom in, okay, US Fed Powell says March cuts are unlikely. They've changed their tone, so they are going to cut, just not yet. Bitcoin is sitting around $43,000. The US 2-year is unchanged. I'm going to show you that now. This is the US 2-year bond, friends. This is basically the only chart you actually need to look at. Now, if you see the right arrow here, 4.26%. So the insiders, they know that a rate cut's coming. Because you look at the rates today, you go, wait, you're 5.5%. And the US Fed just said, we're not cutting rates at that next meeting. And what's the US 2-year said with the trillions of dollars of gambling insider money said? They've got, you know what? Cool. Okay, you're just going to cut after that. You see, friends, there are secrets in here hidden. There's secrets. There are insiders with imperfect information. So it's an imperfect information world. They have more information than us. They know. They're insiders. The bug eaters, man. They're literally bug eaters, friends. Sherlock Summit is here to investigate. Isn't this a bit weird? A bit weird that the US Fed comes out and says, no rate cuts, no rate cuts, no rate cuts. And the market says, yeah, we know what's coming next anyway, man. The big, let's press play on the next crisis event. That's coming. So as I mentioned here, okay, so Jay Powell, I've mentioned here, it is very bullish news for us, friends, for that rate cut. I'm going to show you why. Okay, so you have just their commentary and stuff. Now, if you go through, we're not going to go through all this, it's a bit boring, but it's just see, this is what they do. They remove words. They removed, it may be appropriate to return to inflation to 2% over time. So they've removed that part and they've replaced it with, the committee doesn't expect it's going to be appropriate until it has greater confidence that the inflation is going to move towards 2%. So you're thinking that's a bit of weird words. It's just what they've done is, first the words were, no rate cuts until we're at 2%. And then they've changed it to, in their minutes, they've said in their meeting minutes, they go, no rate cuts until we are confident enough that inflation's going to go towards 2%. Basically, in a nutshell, they've said, when the economy is pretty much crashing and on its way to turning down, and we can see it, we're going to rate cut. Okay, but they weren't talking about those words before. You might think, they should be programmed in. Yeah, they give hints and signs to the markets. It's all a bunch of baloney, friends. There's insiders anyway. I don't even know why everybody even checks this stuff out. So let's continue to the altcoins, what we want to look at, all right? Because, to learn about the altcoins, we've got to look at Bitcoin. In 2017, what happened was they held rates here, okay, because of the stock market crash. They held rates. And then they cut rates up here. Literally, they cut rates, and that was literally the end of the move. And Bitcoin, this was a Bitcoin run. Ethereum altcoins could not catch up here. It was literally a Bitcoin-focused run. Maybe what we're going to see now is, see how Bitcoin's about up here? Maybe now we're going to see the others, which is a total crypto market cap. So you can even look at this. They're all basically the same chart. Maybe we see this have its run, right? And then we do some poopy town later. That's what we might be looking at. If you are new, welcome, take a seat over there. Remember, it's Sherlock Summit here, friends. I'm just here to investigate what's going on. There's a lot of clues going along here. No leverage, because do you want to be right? Do you want to make money? If you're on leverage, well, guess what? If you're not right, momentarily, the market can force you out, and then you don't even have enough time to catch up later. I also was looking at this Bitcoin dominance chart and I just thought to myself, we're so close to flipping this down, which is bullish for altcoins, just to show you that Ethereum's gaining. And I looked at that Bitcoin dominance, I'm like, man, there's not enough time to trap people. So just to update you, remember, markets work off a yin-yang type of like weird, ominous principle. It's a seesaw. And before big crashes, there has to be big euphoria. In a nutshell, friends, if anybody, let's say there's an emotional factor of 0, you're numb, to 10. All right. Well, if the market always stays between like a 2 to a 5, you basically never need to get out ever, because you're just like, you never got too happy or here and there. Like, obviously, there's moments of happiness, like what we've been seeing lately. They're moments of happiness, and then the market stops. So the market pumps, green candles, and they stop. It's basically you get dopamine, and then you pause, and you're like, oh, okay, we've reset. All right. But if you want to go on a 72-hour bender where you don't eat for 3 days, eyes out of your head, you've been drinking, like your liver's just rotting inside. If you want to go on and that type of party where you're going to pay the price for it, and that's what always happens in markets, and we can actually look for clues. That's why Sherlock Sommy's out here, friends, always looking for these clues. Do you have your pants on? Sir, put your pants back on. It's too early for that. That's what we're always looking at now. So that's what we're here to see. We're here to see, how happy is the crowd? I know it's sad, but that's the game. You're here to play the game. I know you want to be everyone's friend. I am everyone's friend. But I'm just letting you know, at some point, euphoria comes and there's a price too high. There's prices too low. There's prices too high, friends. So that's what we're basically waiting to see, Are we going to get a continuation of altcoins moving month by month by month up as Bitcoin stalls out? That's what we're just playing to see. Also, I'm going to make another video about this too. Vitalik. So Lord Vitalik, friends, he has made a list of main characters. He named Richard Hart for his battle against the corrupt SEC, and he also killed off Plan B. Wow. So this is, friends, this is ultra bearish for Bitcoin maxis, just to let you know. Because Vitalik, the Archangel, killing off these main characters, I can't tell you how nuts that is. I'm going to quickly show you this list. This is his list, right? He's made like an article about it. Interesting, though. He lists Richard Hart pretty early. Just think about this. Of all the people of his name, okay, think about this. Richard Hart is in the first 40% of names mentioned, okay? Just interesting, yeah? He also mentions Gainsey, which is funny. And you also have, like, TA dudes, John Alt and stuff. But then, look who he's killed off, friends. Plan B. He's killed off Plan B. That's just like, wow. And Mikey Novogratz, wow. Wow, just notice that, friends. And Kathy Wood. Oh, no. Friends, I'm telling you, it's over for Bitcoin. It's completely over. Doesn't mean over. Don't sell everything. I'm just telling you, over means diminishing gains. Okay, in crypto land, you just got to get up to speed, friends. If you only give me a 100% gain in crypto, you're a scammer. That's basically the rules here. You know what I mean? Because if everything else, if Richard's only brother did a 600%, okay, and still has a 500k market cap, not even 10 million yet. Things like that are happening. Then everyone's like, take your 2x and shove it. Oh, man, what a crazy world. But also, on a serious note, Plan B, friends, I can't tell you this because Plan B made the stock to flow model, and he's got a $500,000 Bitcoin target. Just, I'm telling you now, friends, Vitalik's a freak. Vitalik, when Richard Hart calls someone a genius, the kid's a genius, okay? Now, we all know Vitalik's a freaking genius, okay? He doesn't even live in this time realm, okay? And he's got a giant freaking dong. You know what I mean? You can't argue with that. Everyone's seen it. He's got a giant dong here. Also, friends, this is very funny. The 1-inch exchange blocked 9-inch. I can just imagine some French dude smoking cigarettes and just seeing this 9-inch. Oh, man. So just to 9-inch is like a meme DEX participator in the PulseChain ecosystem, and their whole idea is to bridge in meme coiners and just try to fill a different part of the market. I don't have any 9-inch yet, friends. I will be accumulating later on, just watching the charts. I've got Poor Pleb, so it's the same founder, Hexy Bastard. Shout out to him. And friends, obviously, don't take any of these, any theatrics and stuff you see out there. It's not for you and me, okay? It's entertainment. Leave it there, okay? Let them all do the business, because they're there to create noise and just keep establishing their network effect, okay? So don't let any of this stuff upset you if someone's got a different opinion. I also want to show you this. This is pretty dangerous, okay? So Complacency. So now this is Layah. Layah's blocked me, okay? So I'm Layah HeilPOOP. That's what your surname is now. That's what happens. You block me, you get a nickname. So Layah HeilPOOP is now in complacency. That's why, I mean, Sherlock Tommy is out here, friends. So I got literally the glass out here. It's like right in the retracement. So just to show you, okay, this is where they are. You see this? It goes from here to here, and it's like right in the retrace stuff happens. So this is, things are programmed to appear at certain places, friends. I'm just telling you, it's weird. There's a big crash. Jim Cramer's bearish at the bottom. You go up, and then exactly at the retrace, this type of complacency stuff comes out. Like, you can't make this up, okay? So literally, Jim Cramer makes his 5th turbo bearish tweet here. We go up. Now she's complacent. All right. Oh, man. It's just wild how these things happen. So she basically says, this is what buy the rumor, sell the news looks like. Like, sounds like a little bit of complacency here to me. Like, how many times have I got to go through this? JP Mosquito and Rocca Negra are not your friends. You understand that? They are so not your friends. A genius named Satoshi Nakamoto, maybe you've heard of him, made the very technology that you got rich off. That's how evil they are. He needed to make this technology basically to save mankind from being pooped on. So these people are now saying, golly gee, welcome them in. No, you're going to see later on. You're going to see what they do. See, right now, the green candles are here. You're not listening. I know you're not listening. But you're going to listen when there's red candles here and they start putting in these news. Like, you never know, but JP Mosquito, friends, they're going to sign off on back stuff. They're going to be bribing these politicians. Yeah, ban self-custody. They're going to be the banks orchestrating it. Okay? It's very, I'm not going to tell you the rest because, friends, I'm always right about these dark prophecy stuff and it actually pisses me off. What else pisses me off too? The Ripple founder dumped $800 million on XRP. So recently he got hacked for $120 million. Yes, it's true. So one of the Ripple founders, what's his name? Chris Larson or something. I don't know what his name is. There is literally, friends, I've posted here to show you, there is literally evidence that like they have all of it here. This is him actually getting hacked. This is his like dumpers sheet. And I have big fat PV management. Look at this. In 2020, the guy had dumped $460 million up to 2020. And they dumped total $1.5 billion in 2021. So this is just crap, right? So you got unauthorized access, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, these guys, Fred, I'm just telling you. I know a lot of you are holding Ripple. I know. No, okay. Like I've given you 2 golden trades of your lifetime. Okay. Do you know, I wish someone could come out here and show me this when I first started. No, nothing. I'll show you the Link XRP ratio. So I'll bring it up now. Link XRP, friends. Oh my God, it's actually going up. Wow, this is crazy. Link XRP is right here, 0.32. This will flip. Don't ask me when. It will flip one day, which means ChainLink is going to triple the performance of XRP. Obviously, I hope it goes more. That's what it is. Now, here's the thing. XRP could go flat, and then ChainLink does a triple. And that kind of sucks, because now ChainLink is only freaking $45 at my prophecy, right? But it is what it is. So just look, at least I've given you that. And there's also PulseChain, right? PulseChain, PulseX, Hex. So please just think about it, man. If not, add new fiat. Don't go too hard. Just add new fiat, okay? This also interesting. Standard Charter expects the Ethereum ETF approval May 23rd. So this is a load of hocus pocus. This is poop. This is absolutely poop. I'm looking around, friends. This is not what we're going to get, okay? You're not going to get an Ethereum ETF, okay? We're not that lucky. Because if you get an Ethereum ETF, I'm not joking, sell everything and just get short. Put on a leverage short. Make it 2x. You just never know how high euphoria go. You literally get short on leverage if that happens. That's how dangerous an Ethereum ETF will be. That's why it's so dangerous. I feel like they give it to us April 2025 next year. 12 months after the Bitcoin halving. Some sort of big, magnificent event. If that happens, friends, then I'm not joking. If they give me an Ethereum ETF approval in March or April of 2025, I will literally parade across every single freaking mainstream influencer channel. I'll tell you guys first, my baby.com members. I'm like, guys, I'm literally telling you, I'm not only getting out, I'm literally putting on a short. And I will go out and I will say, euphoria, 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 euphoria everywhere. You're all top signals. You're all going to get freaking wrecked. Start getting short. I'll see you in exactly 12 months. Okay? That's what I'm going to do, friends. And you know what I'm going to do as well? I will take off my pants on camera. Because remember, I told you, right? When everyone's partying naked with their pants off, it's a top signal. So yeah, I will make the top. I'll make the top. Okay. NFT indexes, friends, are also finally going up. But I will still say, don't touch them. NFT, it's a different game, friends. It's a different subset of people. NFT people, they're like really impulsive, like types of, they just it's a different personality types, friends. It's very, very hard to be an altcoin. It's not real investing there. It's different. It's collectibles. It's a different type, a different mindset. And the returns are dog shit for 99% of people. Yes, of course, there's some mad NFT flippers made 1,000 each, blah, blah. But for the average person, you can't, because they specifically buy stuff and not many people can join. So you in altcoin land, there's enormous amount of data to show you communities are growing here and there and everything's fungible. So it's easy in altcoin land and things can zip up, make new ideas fast, okay? But I'm also going to watch it, by the way. I'm still waiting. I want someone to make a really cool NFT tech that surprises me and you so that we can get in. That'd be great, okay? Now, Jupiter. Jupiter is one of the trading things for Solana. Its airdrop is coming soon. A lot of people are excited for it. So, friends, congratulations if you're making money on these airdrops. And just to let you know, okay, it's okay. You can make money. What I love about crypto is you can be of this, like, you're a bit more paper handy. You're a bit more conservative. You don't really know how to hold anything outside of blue chips and stuff. Like, I completely understand. You can't stomach volatility, and that's completely okay. What I love is that this opportunity is still here for you to participate in something and still make US dollars. However, they can be stepped aside. For everyone else here watching Sherlock Somi, I'm just telling you right now, you will absolutely obliterate their returns by buying and holding. You deploy your ETH, you deploy your capital, and just freaking hold. You will crush them so harsh that you're going to feel sorry for them at the end, okay? You're going to feel sorry for them. These types of people, they'll bunny hop from yield farm to yield farm. They're trying to grab these little yield stuff. Like, oh, yeah, friends, I got receipts. Don't you worry. Friends, I got receipts on anonymous addresses who I don't even know who they are. And they don't even know who I am. It's just I looked at their account and it pissed me off. You're going to laugh. You're going to laugh because I'm not going to speak too much about it. There's certain portfolio numbers, friends. I've just seen them around. And I'm like, oh, you know, this guy thinks he's a genius. Just looking by the way he yield farms all these stable coins. I'm going to freaking crush this guy. I'm going to give myself the trophy at the next top. And then I'm going to sell everything. Okay, so these are the types of things going on. And yes, I know it sounds great. But we're in a bull market, man. These people, see, in a bear market, you think they're geniuses. But now you're going to see the life-changing gains that they miss out on coming in the bull market. Wonderful news too. PulseX has bought an extra 1 billion PulseX right from the exchange, and Pulse is sitting at 20% above day one sack. So, you know, looking at this, I love to see it. Don't you love to see it as well? Didn't I tell you, baby dolls? This is Pulse moving around this day one sack price. There is some sort of rinsing. There was rinsing going on here. There's rinsing going on here. When do we finally go up? Of course, we don't know. You never know. It's just that you hope that praying that the hex fractal repeats. And yeah, I'm going to say it, friends. I don't really care. Okay, we've gone through a hard time. Okay, I know, like a hard, family-friendly show, but this is the hex chart. Okay, now why this is irrelevant is this is hex adoption amplifier, and everybody goes offside. It comes back, and then it zips up. All right, that's important. So this hex adoption amplifier, I'm hoping, and we're all hoping, we're around here. That's what we're hoping. We are hoping that we are literally roughly around here. And do you want to know when the Bitcoin halving was around here? So this was January 2020. You see that? That's what we're hoping. We're hoping we just did this move. And now we just did this move. We're hoping we're doing this sideways thing. This thing was the zombie virus. If you want to know, I know the candle doesn't look big, but if you look at it, friends, it was actually enormous. It drops down, bang. Like, I mean, from the top, zombie virus going down 72% from that recent high, and then it just zips up immediately. So we're hoping this one move comes in next. And I know I have prophecies and stuff. I don't want to jinx anything. I'm not jinxing anything. I usually get surprised sometimes when I make a prediction how early sometimes some of them appear, because I'm expecting to wait like 2 or 3 or 4 years. And what I believe is that PulseChain is undervalued compared to Cardano. Like, we shouldn't be down this cheap. You like the market, what you guys want to give an $18 billion valuation of Cardano, and what do you think is a joke? You want to give us 1.8 billion? Really? And we're EVM, they're not even EVM. Like, come on, man, come on. Also, XRP is different case though. But yeah, that's why I think it's going to come faster than everyone thinks. I want that to happen. Remember, I told you, you don't know what's going to happen, right? You don't know Richard was going to start buying this year. Luckily, though, we now have the luxury of just waiting and see. We need to be, though, if you want to get this 100x pulse pump, we need to be at and even like all-time high hex and stuff. Plus, there has to be a like 10x move from here this year. Before Bitcoin hits 60K, we got to be like up. Pulse has to have hit 20 to 30x above day one sack by the end of the year. That's a big distance. It's 20 to 30x from here. Because, you know, you're probably thinking, oh, well, can't we do 10x this year and then 10x next year? Yeah, technically we can. The problem is that the Ethereum made from the Hex ICO adoption amplifier in 2019, it was made at $180, and Richard held it to $4,000. So he made like a 20x on that. That's a lot. The treasury is now sitting in DAI, and Ethereum is now in its third cycle. So whether you think Richard had a part of it or no part of it either, you know most of these altcoins, we really rely on Vitalik's coin, friends. Like I can't tell you, like the juice is running out. That's why we're in the last cycle. That's why it's super important to be in a cycle 1 coin now. I guess we'll find out, right? Like, subscribe, belly button, all. This is Sherlock Somi, friends. We have been on the hunt. I think we found some complacency. Let's see what happens next. Catch you soon.